Very good morning, students. Today we continue with our signs and symbols. Okay. On the topo sheet, you will find certain abbreviations are written. You must know the full form of these abbreviations thoroughly. Okay. You will find somewhere near the settlements it's written as PS. PS means police station. It could be written as PO. PO means post office. That settlement has a post office. It's a little developed settlement. Sometimes it could be written as TO. It is having a telegraph office. Then PTO is also written. That's post and telegraph office. It has both. Okay. IB is written. That's an inspection bungalow. It's a government office. Okay. RH, it's rest house. Okay. CH is a circuit house. RF is reserved forest. PF is protected forest. These forests are not allowed to enter easily, and trees are also not allowed to cut easily. Okay. CG is camping ground. Okay, CG is camping ground where the soldiers camp, right? So these are the sheet. Okay. Now sometimes it's also written as DIS. Okay, that's a dispensary. That means a small clinic is there where the doctors are available for the people. Okay, for medical help. So dispensary, DIS is also written. So these offices provide government jobs, most of them. Okay, so one of the important occupations of the people of the settlement will be that people are involved in government jobs if you have these abbreviations. Okay, is it clear? We continue. Now, on the topo sheet, you will also find words like lime kiln, brick kiln. Okay, lime kiln means where lime is baked. Okay, and brick kiln means where bricks are made. Okay, bricks are baked. So people are involved in making lime kilns. You can say slabs and bricks. Okay, in these kilns. You will also find stone quarries. Stone quarry word. Okay, stone quarry means people are involved in digging stones. Okay, it's like mining stones, taking out stones from the ground. So stone quarry. Okay, then you will have mining activity. Okay, where minerals are extracted, you have mining activities. You will have mines. But where stone is extracted, it will be written as stone quarries. So we have stone quarries in R45D/7 and 10 topo sheet. Okay. Okay. After this, you have certain words like you have stony waste, rock outcrop, then you have open scrubs. Okay, then you have the word brackish on the topo sheet. Okay. The word stony waste means that the land has lot of stones exposed, okay, and the soil has eroded and it's unfit for cultivation. Rock outcrop also means the soil is eroded and rocks are exposed, unfit for cultivation. Open scrub, the vegetation is very scanty. Trees are not found, only small scrubs are grown on the region. So the word open scrub is written on some of the grids. Then the word brackish is also written on the topo sheet somewhere, on some of the grids. The word brackish means that the water is salty in that area, or the water of the well or water of the ground in that area is salty and unfit for cultivation and drinking. Okay, so the brackish water is unfit for cultivation and drinking. You can use it for domestic purpose. So these are some of the words written on the topo sheet. You need to know the meaning of this. Okay. The streams, there is a black stroke like this made and written 12 fall or 10 meters fall. Okay, it means that there is a waterfall. Okay, the word fall is written, which means that the point is showing a waterfall which is of 12 meters in height. The water is falling from a height of about 12 meters. Here the water is falling from a height of about 10 meters. So a black stroke is made, line like this, on the stream, and the word 12 fall or 10 fall, whatever is written. So it means that the fall is of 12 meters in height. Okay? Okay. Next we are going to talk about is the different types of settlement patterns on the topo sheet. Okay, you have red squares. These are temporary huts, only the boundary is red. Then you have entirely red squares, which are permanent huts. Okay, so two types of huts we find: permanent, temporary and permanent. Now we have settlement patterns. Okay, we have the settlement patterns. Now in the settlement pattern we have four major types of patterns. Okay. When the settlements are far from one another, okay, they are not sticking to one another, there is space in between these red squares. This way, these are scattered or dispersed type of settlement pattern. Okay, then you have these red squares are sticking to one another. There is no space between them, hardly any space between them. Okay, pattern is called compact or nucleated pattern, okay, or clustered. Right? So these two major patterns are there on the topo sheet. Next, you will also find along the metal road, you will find, or along a railway track, you will find settlements. In a line, okay? So this pattern is called linear pattern of settlement. So these three patterns are generally found in our topo sheet, okay? We have scattered type of settlements, we have nucleated or compact settlements, and we have linear pattern. Suppose there is a pond, okay? There is a pond or a lake or a tank, and you have settlements all around the tank. This pattern is called circular. Okay? So I am going to teach you these 4 patterns of settlements which are found in a topo sheet. You also have starlight and 1 or 2 more which is not needed. Our topo sheet has these 4 major types of settlements. Is it clear? Okay. Now next class we are going to talk about the drainage pattern. Thank you.